from the communist country of Canada in the foothills of the Canadian Rockies. I wish you all peace and happiness on this Sabbath. I am blessed to have the Sabbaths off. Before I had to work on the Sabbath and I did not enjoy it. Now, however, I found myself doing stuff when I should be relaxing and doing nothing. So I started feeling a little guilty, and I don't think that's the intention either. Hello. It's hard to pronounce the Yilmaza Hayata Kak Maria, but blessings to you. So I know we are to keep our Sabbaths holy, so I would apologize to our Father for getting sidetracked and tempted to do things on this Sabbath. I am human, and I have inner dialogue about what is servile work and what is not. My understanding is to keep the Sabbath holy is not to do servile work, which would mean work for profit. Now, I don't know. If you like gardening, is that a hobby? Like, where do you draw the line when it comes to this law? Furthermore, for those that watch my channel and have been watching my channel, I am of the opinion, and many people who are wise enough to know, that the calendars are all messed up, so we don't even know if this is the Sabbath. Hi, Lily. Blessings to you. Hi, Frank. Absolutely, Lily. Hi, Irene. Blessings to you. So I say this with a humble and contrite heart. We don't know if it's a Sabbath, so what I do is I say, I worship my Father every day. And I am grateful for everything, whether I am blessed or whether I am cursed, or being chastised or corrected or tested, depending on your perception. No Lester 69, hello. Mark, great to see you. Father AFF, free Palestine, absolutely, free the world. Palestine is experiencing genocide, so is South Africa. And the entire world is being genocided by this global World Economic Forum, Freemason, Jesuit Agenda 2021, Agenda 2030. 20 divided by 30, 666. Depopulation agenda that's in full swing right now. Yeah, that one. Yeah. So pray to your Father that his will shall be done, that the evil shall devour their own. Can I feel you cracking? No, Cody, but thanks for asking. It's an exit, not an entrance. Where are you from? Arisha asks, where am I from? I am in the foothills of the Canadian Rockies in Alberta, Canada. Putin forever. Free Israel, absolutely. Free all of it. Abid, yes, great to see you. Zeus is a Greek god in utter blaspheme of the Yahweh Adonai Elohim. Does Claudio still cut your hair? Free thinker. Oh, we got a couple bots and trolls in here already. No, I haven't read Lou Skunt. Yes. Hey, mister, where are you from? Cody Waffle asks. I'm from Alberta, Canada. The one province that is thinking of separating from Canada. Greetings from Italy. Blessings to you. Hello from London. This channel is about eschatology, end times events, and it's against World Economic Forum. It's against the Freemasons, Jesuits, the mass immigration, the manipulation of our currencies going to digital currency. One world government, one world religion, one world currency. Copyright number 060606, called Luciferase. This channel exposes all evil. Forgive me if I'm not watching the chat just yet, but so in eschatology we know that there would be a covenant made by many a covenant of death, and a covenant to divide Israel into two nations. Israel, Israel, is a name that was given to Jacob. And when the kingdom was divided, there was Judea and Israel, and the two sticks shall become one. My thoughts on Israel is that where Babylon sits, where they had crucified him, and will be utterly laid waste. And that's exactly what's going to happen. The whole world will come against Israel for its sedition, treason, murder, and genocide against not only Palestinians, but the entire world. When you understand that Vanguard, BlackRock, and Wayfair own everything, the military industrial complex, all of your media, all of your food processing plants, food production, all of the oil and gas, Vanguard and BlackRock and Wayfair and these banks, the International Monetary Fund, they own everything. And they're making this very hard to live in this world with massive inflation. That's your black horse with the scales, a day's wages for a barley. We are faced with the apocalypse. The apocalypse means the unveiling of the lies, deceit, intentions of murder, mayhem, divide and conquer, out of order chaos. And we see this controlled opposition or problem action solution. Ooh, Putin's bad. Ooh, Trump's bad. Ooh, Democrats are bad. We understand that the two-headed bird and the iconography of the Freemason Jesuit logo, just like the Mar-a-Lago logo, just like the Russian flag and the Rothschilds flag having the two-headed bird, you will realize that it's, oh, you're right-wing, you're left-wing, and it's of the same monster. They're controlled opposition. All of your heroes are zeros. If you listen to the Beatles, Jim Morrison, The Doors, all of your rock and roll stars, all of your Hollywood delete, they're all in it. They're all Freemason Jesuit puppets committing murder, sedition, treason, and genocide. Period. This is the great awakening, the great division where we are being separated. The goats from the sheep, the tares from the wheat. We are in end times. I don't know how it ends. I study iconography, archaeology, architecture, longitude, latitudes, gematria, Fibonacci math, fractal math, and quantum mathematics. And everything that our Creator has done is evidence of His divine order. And we are in the end times in which many will be chosen, many will be called, but few will be chosen. And that is those in faith that don't bite the hate bait, don't bite the race bait, stay focused on keeping your eyes on the prize. I see TikTok today, I see YouTube today, and I watched Facebook today, and all of it is fear porn, race baiting, hate baiting, and near pornography, if you will. So if the rabbis out of Israel are holy, why do most of the Hebrews/Jews, those who say they are Jews and are not but do lie, own all of the porn sites? How does Rabbi Shmi know, or if that's his real name, and his daughter sell dildos in a sex shop? Why are the Zionists, the ones who say they are Jews and are not but do lie, committing murder, sedition, treason, and genocide? Why are they spraying our skies with chemtrails? They're not contrails. Strontium, barium, nanoparticle, aluminum. Why is it illegal to go hunting in Canada? Why is it illegal to go fishing or hiking in Canada? Well, these direct energy weapons and microwave technologies are being used against mankind. Weather warfare is absolutely real and happening all over the world. And what they're basically doing is telling you, we got a climate catastrophe and we need a carbon tax and we need a carbon footprint and we got to control man's intervention and man's effect on Mother Nature. So we're going to put you into 15-minute cities. We're going to give you a carbon footprint. If you watch World Economic Forum, you'll understand what I'm saying. And we're going to give you a carbon allowance. And we might allow you, if your carbon footprint is not too large, to exist. The carbon they want to reduce is you, period. You've got all these planes flying back and forth, zigzagging everywhere, spraying the skies with strontium, barium, particle aluminum. And their carbon footprint isn't large. These multi-billionaires flying all over to Davos. It's absurd. Absolutely insane. And so the world kind of went crazy after George Floyd riots and has continued on its downward spiral. There's my little rooster saying he agrees with me. Yeah. So anyway, what you're going to expect next is an EMP, or what they'll call pay sufficient attention to the cyber warfare, says Klaus Schwab, a deviant. They'll blame it on Russia. They'll blame it on Ukraine. They'll blame it on whoever. It doesn't matter. Our government's tried to help, but I guess Russia gave us cyber attacks. Now we have no electricity. So all your food in the freezer, if you're a doomsday prepper, you got 7 meals to chaos, brothers and sisters. I'm not here to push fear porn. I'm just telling you, prepare your mind and your heart and your soul for what's coming. And then when you're spiritually well-rounded and prepared, prep. Pray and prep for what's coming. Famine. War. That's my little buddy just squeaking up a storm. You're going to see war in America and Canada because we are the last bastions of a well-armed society. England gave up their guns. Australia gave up their guns. Ireland, England, they all don't have guns. You're gonna fight these monsters with sticks and stones? No, we're gonna see some action here. So, prepare. On this Sabbath, I would like to say this. May all of you, all 292 of you, be blessed this day, this hour. Take a moment to pull off your shoes and socks and walk barefoot in the grass. Ground out to Mother Earth. Take a moment to pray and to be preached that you're not like them. There's 2 types of people in the world. The bloodline of the Nephilim, the Alud, or the house of Esau, who have no love, who suffer from aphantasia, no emotional connection to this world or anybody else. And it says, as in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the end times. There will be Hamas, terror. There'll be lovers and boasters, braggarts, truth breakers, covenant breakers. Women will lose their natural affection for their children. You won't be able to trust people. And you will see this continual decline of the Western society as we know it. Keep your eye on a swivel for United Nations and white unmarked vans and minivans. And most of all, pray. Pray like you've never prayed before. Hello, Joseph. Blessings to you, brother. It's me, Bingo. Yeah, Bingo, you could go to sleep anytime you want there, buddy. If you're not awake by now, you really won't wake up. But what you're seeing is the depopulation agenda in full swing. Agenda 2030, 20 divided by 30, 666. Clade X exercise, a pandemic exercise that was exactly 666 days before the World Health Organization announced a pandemic. Awake to what? To the reality that you are being genocided, that you're being experimented on, that your food is poison, that there's an evil cabal of child murderers, rapists, extremely malevolent world leaders destroying humanity as we speak. Yeah, we are watching you, yeah. Hey, dude. Great to see you. Haza abaka baka. What am I talking about? The end of the world. The end of this system as we know it. The end of the SWIFT currency. The end of the fiat currency, where they could just print money out of thin air and say, hey, you owe us some money, you owe us some taxes. All the governments own money to the International Monetary Fund, and who owns that? The Zionists. So we borrow money from them, so we give them money back after we borrowed it from them, and we're charged interest. And what do they do with that money? Oh, I know, create weapons of mass destruction and murder us with it. It's what's happening in Gaza. It's what's happening in South Africa. It's what's happening here in Canada. You can't even go hiking in Canada right now. Hi, Praiseworthy. Blessings to you, sister. Bring on the socialist revolution. Yeah, communist manifesto. Color revolution. Brother against sister. Employer against employee. Gay against straight. Muslim against Christian. Let's fight amongst each other, and they'll sit there and watch us kill each other. That's what they want. That's a Bolshevik revolution. That's your color revolution. George Floyd riots, the members of that communist group said, we're Marxist trained. If you read Communist Manifesto, it's a short read, but you get the gist of it. Divide and conquer, out of order chaos. They want us to kill each other. And in the scriptures it says, be not like them. In the book of Enoch, it says, the evil shall devour their own. Be prepared. Have a bugle plan. Have a knapsack ready. Have your gas tanks always full. Some spare jerry cans. Have a bugle plan and be able to get ahead of the curve, avoid the traffic jams, and get to the mountains. Help one another. Love one another. Help one another understand what's really going on here. This is a global genocide. They want to reduce the population to 500 million to be in perpetual balance with nature. If you haven't read the Georgia Guidestones, look it up. 10 minutes of research, right? I would rather have Central American illegals who are Christians than, yeah, a lot of people believe that. And just so you know, Robert Downey Jr. and Elijah Mims, oh my goodness, we got lots of trolls and bots here today. Let me just say this. Our Muslim brothers and sisters are just as deceived as the Hare Krishna, just as deceived as the Shiite or Sunni Muslims, just as deceived as the Buddha, just as deceived as the Catholic Catharolism, cathode electrodes. Listen to the language. Catholics are just as deceived as churchianity or churchosity. His name is Yeshua HaMashiach, not Jesus. There was no J in the alphabet. His name's not Jesus. His name is Yahweh, Adonai Elohim, and his son was named Yeshua. He said, I come in my Father's name and you will receive me not, but another will come in another name and you will receive him. His name is Yeshua, Yahushua. His Father's name is Yahweh. Get to know your Creator. Prepare for what's coming. I was going to read scripture today. I was going to do a lot of things today, but the more research I do, the more jaded I become. I realize that at this point, you're either awake or you're not. It's getting really hard to tell what's real and what's not. Thor, son of Zeus. Thor and Zeus are fictional characters. They're not real. Sorry. You could watch Avengers movie all you want. They're not real. There's only one creator, and his name is Yahuwah, Yahweh, Yah, Adonai Elohim. There's only one. There's no Thoth. There's no Egyptian gods. Buddha was a man. There's only one creator. And in the ancient Hebrew language, there was only one. But hey, the Jews got it wrong too. So don't feel like they're the chosen ones. They're not. They went Babylonian in the Second Temple and started worshiping the Talmud, where it is written in the Talmud, it's okay to have sex with children 3 years old in one day. So the Jews got it wrong too. Come out of her, my people. Come out of Babylon. Come out of this churchianity. Come out of these lukewarm churches tickling your ears. This is serious business. We're at the end. You don't have much time left. Soon, very soon, you will see these things. And you don't have much time. There is not much time. They want to depopulate the planet. They're going to have their third world war. They're going to send your kids to slaughter for cannon fodder. And the only thing you have to do is stand up and know truth and then speak it. By the wrought iron of our mouth, we win this war. But what is truth? How many different Bibles? Which Bible are you reading from? Get to know your Father. You don't need a synagogue or a cathedral to worship your Father. You need a humble and contrite heart and your little neck bones to tilt up and say, Father, can you tell me what's going on here? Because I don't trust any man. I don't trust CNN. I don't trust CTV, CBC, BBC. They're all liars. Freemason, Jesuit, Zionist-owned propagandists telling you, oh, Mark Carney's going to Europe to do some trade deal. No, he's going to get orders from his Zionist little buddies. He's a multi-billionaire destroying our country. Just like in America, your country's being destroyed from within. Just like England, just like France and Germany, your country is being destroyed from its own government on purpose to create a climate of chaos. Food shortages start, that's all it's going to take. Smash and grab with food, it's time to run and hide. It's time to get out. Time to get away from densely populated areas. When I say have a bug out plan, it's very simple. You travel at night by roadway in the ditch or by waterway, a river, a creek, whatever. Travel in groups. Network amongst people you already know and trust. Because when chaos hits, everybody's going to want help. Everybody's going to want a network. And by then it's too late. You will not know who to trust. The evil shall devour their own. Just imagine gang warfare. Just imagine people doing whatever it takes to feed themselves and others. Tribal warfare, pretty ugly. I say this with great love and kindness that my Father has protected me and guided me. I've been through a lot of this, and I put my face out there because I don't hide in the shadows. I know the Freemasons and the Jesuits and the Royal Canadian Mounted Police and the military are watching me. CSIS, Mossad, Homeland Security. Fear not. You are not given the spirit of fear. Have understanding. This warfare that we're in, how do you win a warfare? With love, with truth. The battle is in the minds and the hearts of your brothers and sisters. When enough people wake up, when enough people stand up, when we say no more, no thank you, then, and then only. Think of it this way, we're holding the elevator door open for the stragglers. I've been doing this since George Floyd riots, and I'm telling you, you got to keep on preaching. You got to keep on praying. You keep on loving and teaching the word of Yahweh. Woe unto those who harm these little ones. It was better that you were never born than a millstone tied around your neck and thrown into the ocean. Do you have any idea what they're doing to our children? To each other? It's going to get ugly out there, brothers and sisters, and many, their hearts will fail them for fear and trembling. They will not comprehend the terror. You are a chosen group of people that if you hear this message and you hear me and you see me and you understand what I'm saying, be blessed this day, this Sabbath, that you would take a moment and give praise to your Creator and say, thank you, Father, for waking me up. Thank you for giving me the courage to understand these things. Many will not be able to understand this. Many will not receive this message. Many mockers and scoffers. And all you bots and trolls in the channel, you're welcome here. You are loved. You are not hated. You will not race bait me. You will not hate bait me. I feel sorry for those that are still asleep. Soon, you will start seeing fake psyops, psychological warfare off the charts right now, isn't it? They're really pushing the alien agenda, aren't they? Ooh, disclosure, alien disclosure, all this, all that, interplanetary travel, all of this nonsense. They're going to build a permanent base on the moon. The moon is a luminaire. It is under the firmament. You've been lied to. They never landed on the moon. This is not our home. When you realize how big of a lie we're living in, all of this mirage will end for you, and you will see truth. We are put here. We are witnessing the darkest time in human history right before us, And we are witnessing the apocalypse, the unveiling, the truth being told and shown to you clearly. Hi, Irene. Blessings to you. Drugs kill, yes. Alleluia. Yes, Jeff, the wicked generation is here. Aaron says, gather, Yahweh couldn't win against the king of Moab because his God. No, Aaron, you are mistaken. Many people are mistaken. We are given over to our enemies every time we turn our back on our Creator. We are chastised, corrected, given over to our reprobate minds, given over to our strong delusion when we will not believe and hear the truth. It's very plain. It's very simple. He's a creator, not a destroyer. The more you see, the more you know, the more you know, the more you see. If you cannot see, you are in grave danger. If you are of this world and this world loves you and you fear nothing and you are not worried about what's coming, you are in grave danger. And us that know what's coming, we don't operate in fear. We operate out of love. Right, Oliver? Yeah, my bud. Yes. And we know what's coming. We're okay with it because it was prophesied. This is how it ends. The evil shall devour their own. The end is near. The wicked will shake their fists at our Father and hate each other, and they will be divided, and they will be angry, and they will devour each other. Be not of those people. Be in love, be in truth. Pray without ceasing. Your prayers availeth much. Just like their witchcraft and their necromancing. It's strong, but it's not as powerful as us. And his will shall be done. This Sabbath, may you be blessed. May you receive peace, shalom within you. Do not hate the Zionists. Pray for your enemy. Heap hot coals on their head with your prayers. Pray against these wicked ones that do these things. Your prayers are needed. That's how we win. Yes, no one's allowed on Antarctica because it would show you evidence of the firmament. Sky ice. When it evaporates, it doesn't form liquid. When you understand the truth of our world, our existence, our history is a lie, our global earth, flat earth is a lie, our politics, they're all liars, they're all actors. All of your Hollywood elite, or I call them delete, are liars. All of the things that you know are real are not. And that's a big red pill to swallow. But be blessed if you have curiosity in your mind saying, yeah, you know, I don't quite get how you could see the Sears Tower across the Boston Harbor when it should be disappearing under 600 feet of curvature of the earth. Simple questions. How come when we put a laser light on a frozen lake in Alberta, Canada, we could still see it and it should be disappearing under 300 feet of curvature of the earth? Interesting. We are blessed with knowledge that many will say, oh, you're a tinfoil hat wearing conspiracist. And you will look at them and smile and say, I'm not the one deceived, you are. But may I pray for you that you would be blessed with the knowledge that I have, that if you have a humble and contrite heart and turn your head upwards and ask your Father, you might be given over to a strong delusion or you might be given truth. The truth is that everything that you know in this world is a lie, right out of the pit of hell. And these Zionists, the ones that say they are Jews and are not, but do lie about everything, well, they're committing murder, sedition, and treason and genocide right now. Gaza is laid waste. And you have Donald Trump saying, we'll move them. What's left of them? We'll put them into different countries. It's their home. They don't want to leave. We'll just move them and ship them around. But we're going to take Gaza and we're going to put a bunch of hotels and shopping malls and pave paradise and put up a parking lot. And I say to all of them, if you're listening, military, CSIS, Mossad, Homeland Security, we're just following orders. Didn't help the Nazis. We're at the end. When policemen choose to turn a blind eye in their own country against protest, but you as a citizen of your own country are arrested for praying in the street, they're not arresting Muslims. They're not arresting Shiite Sunni Muslims. They're not arresting Hare Krishna. They're not arresting any other religion but us Christians, the true Christians, the Netzarim, the Nazareth, the ones who believe. They're not going after any other religion. So if you're in another religion, ask yourself one question. If the world elite, the delete, and these World Economic Forum and these Jesuits and these Freemasons are only going after one religious denomination, you got to ask yourself a very simple question. Why? They'll leave those Muslims alone. Oh, yeah. Because they want Chrislam. They want Catholic and Islam joined, coexist, right out of the pit of hell. Worship no other Elohim, the only, one and only Adonai Elohim. To worship any other deity is a one-way ticket to hell, and many are deceived. They say that Muhammad saw a deity in a cave, and that deity told him to go take the Holy Land. That deity was none other than a Statue of Liberty, telling him, go take the Holy Land. You see, our Yahweh told that angel, you do that. You go and you fulfill prophecy. And you destroy those Hebrews because they were committing abominations underneath the temple. They were worshiping many gods and destroying their own children and passing their own children alive through the fire of Moloch. They were given over to their enemies for a reason. And now you see these things and you say to yourself, they call him Allah. That's just Aramaic for his name. Yahushua HaMashiach, his son, walked perfect, peacefully, telling you how to do this, telling you what is to come, and every prophecy has been fulfilled, but very few are left. And when you study scriptures, it will reassure you. It will soften your heart and make you realize, oh my goodness, all of those things that were prophesied thousands of years ago, all of them come true except for the final few of them left. And then you ask yourself, which ones are left? Sudden destruction? The destruction of Israel? One world government, one world religion, one world currency, copyright number 060606. You shall not buy, sell, and trade without the mark of the beast. Very few prophecies are left. The digital currency, the cryptocurrencies, and all of this is staged perfectly for the end. And you'll be hungry, and you'll be starving, and you'll be coerced to trust their system or trust your Father. And you're going to have to make the most important decision. Do I trust my Father and walk blindly into the woods with a knapsack and a flint stone and an axe? Or do you march up to their Walmart superstores and get your vouchers and take your mark of cryptocurrency and follow the plan and listen to their lies just to feed your family? You will choose one or the other. But if you walk in faith, I would rather starve. I would rather have my head cut off before I would ever concede to their insanity and their mark of the beast. It's coming. Cryptocurrencies, all your digital ID, all of this mocking and scoffing going on in the chat. Do you guys have any idea of how horrific it's going to be with digital currency? They're going to track your every single move you make, everything. And they'll say, oh, you spent too much carbon. You're not allowed to go to your 15-minute cities. Sorry, we're going to have to turn your bank account off because you spoke something really horrible about us Zionists. So we're just going to say, you don't have a bank anymore. Go ahead and starve now. It's all been planned. So don't be a victim. Don't go ahead and starve. Prepare now while you can. Empty your bank account. Turn it into tangible, tradable commodities. Books on what to eat and how to survive. Many don't even know how to eat off the land anymore. Many people don't even know what to wear in the middle of winter. Many people die for lack of knowledge. Don't be those people. Pray without ceasing. Prepare in that order. Pray for knowledge and discernment, that when the evil ones come to deceive you, you will not be deceived. And then prep. Sell your junk to all those people who love junk, and take your physical dollars in your hand and turn it into medicine, food, camping gear, stuff that will help you survive and be blessed. Walk upright, men and women of valor, of honor. You are not given the spirit of fear. This day I say to you, the only thing that matters, when you are in love and truth, you are blessed. Don't listen to the mockers and scoffers in the chat. Look at this. These people are constantly, oh yeah, says who? Oh, you look like Tony Stark. It's such idiotic behavior. But that's what a laughing hyena does. That's what these mockers and scoffers do all day. Water off a duck. It does not bother me. I pray for these mockers and scoffers. If you're still here and listening to this message, what does it take? What does it take for you to just wake up? We love you. We want you to come out of Babylon and survive. When the power goes out, do you know how to light fire? Do you know how to live off the land? Do you know what to eat in the country and in the wilderness? Or are you a victim to TikTok brain and you got to live out of Amazon, Amazon, or Starbucks? You can't live without your Starbucks. Many will fall to your left. Many will fall to your right. Keep your eyes on him. I'm going to end this video now. I love you all so much. Blessings to you. Be of good cheer. It's too early to celebrate, but love one another. Stay in the word, stay in prayer, stay in love. Fear not. You are not given the spirit of fear. Bless you all. I love you all so much. I love every one of you like you are my brothers and you are my sisters. And I will do everything I can to continue on in these videos. And I'm going to probably stop doing decodes because it don't matter anymore. Those people that are asleep, they'll never know. They don't want to know. They love their Starbucks. They love their arm candy. They love their pornography and their whiskey and their marijuana and whatever they do. Pray for your enemy. Pray for the ones that are lost. Stay in prayer. Stay in love. Okay, everybody. Good to see you, First Nations. I love you. May this message find you. Oliver wants to say goodbye too. Okay. We love you all so much. Okay. And Wrinkles wants to say goodbye too. There's Wrinkles. He's my little pug. Okay. Yeah, like and subscribe. Give the algorithms a chance. Let us continue loving and sharing truth. May you all be blessed this Sabbath. I love you all so much. I have no kids, no. Blessings, everyone. Yeah, don't mind the bots. Yeah, I don't. Thanks, Dave, for all your help. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, everybody. I love you so much. Stay in prayer. May you be blessed this day. Shalom.